Hello, Good Shepherd and St. Francis and John. I am Father Lin Win with St. Francis and John. This week we prepare the Gospel of the Solemnity of Christ the King, and it's the last Sunday of Ordinary Time. A reading from the Gospel according to Mark. Pilate said to Jesus, "Are you the King of the Jews?" Jesus answered, "Do you say this on your own, or have others told you about me?" Pilate answered, "I am not a Jew, am I? Your nation and the chief priests handed you over to me. What have you done?" Jesus answered, "My kingdom does not belong to this world. If my kingdom did belong to this world, my attendants would be fighting to keep me from being handed over to the Jews. As it is, my kingdom is not here." So Pilate said to him, "Then you are a king?" Jesus answered, "You say I am a king. For this I was born, and for this I came into the world, to testify to the truth. Everyone who belongs to the truth listens to my voice." Well, how strange it is that the church celebrate the last Sunday of the Ordinary Time with the name King of the Christ, the King of the universe. Surely it is not familiar with our culture of America to hear the word king. We might see or refer on television with the monarch of the England. They live in castle with great wealth, with lots of servants, with private entourage everywhere they go. I am sure Pilate was puzzling of how the high priest accused Jesus as king. Jesus didn't demonstrate such trait of kingship that Pilate has experienced. Jesus reminded Pilate that he was not from this world. In fact, all his life in ministry was truly presented of the new world of peace and love. The world which he referred as truth, the world which kingship's true character is to serve his subjects, the world which king and subjects are being in communion with one another. On this last Sunday of Ordinary, we ought to truly pause and look sincerely with our lives in light of our faith. Do we recognize this King of the universe as our Lord? We ought to examine our lives in light of the faith given to us. Do we remember and recognize all Christ has done for us? Let us pause a moment to recommit Christ's Lordship as King. Here are a couple of reflection and activity for you and your family to consider. 1. We have many images of Christ, shepherd, light, true vine, and on the solemnity of Christ the King, we know Jesus Christ as King of the universe. With your family, talk about which traditional image is most useful to you in relating to Jesus. Are there other images that describe that Jesus you know and worship? 2. The church liturgical calendar and year are presented so beautifully in the life of the church. On Sunday, the solemnity of Christ the King. Plan a special meal for family and friends, appropriate to serve the King of the universe. Remember to give thanks for our King and his kingdom on Thanksgiving Day. The following Sunday, we begin to anticipate the birth of our King through the 4 weeks of Advent. As we journey through Advent, Christ in my home will remind you that we are prayerfully awaiting the celebration of the birth of our King, a tiny newborn baby who entered humanity for its salvation. So, God bless. Happy Sunday, and see you at Mass.